Good morning. Bird, did you kill everyone and blame the game for the mechanics yet? No. I think I've only lost 2. And I still stand firmly on the fact that one of them was not my fault. Had anybody in this game acted with just a modicum of common sense, one of them would still be alive. The commander, listen, he made it clear he was willing to sacrifice himself. I was going to let him do it. Oh, man. But welcome in, everybody. Bird's here. Kate's here. Tufty's here. How are you guys? Kate's getting oatmeal. I just heard her from the kitchen. You finished it this morning. Nice. Very cool. So we're going to finish this today as well. We're on the final chapter. What we're going to do is probably go back. I want to see some things. I want to see some of the turning points through to a little bit further completion. I need to understand how some of this like pays off. How substantial the changes are. So I think it might, like, total heads up, it might still be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I don't think we're going to go the whole time. But we'll I want to really get a good understanding of how that works. So I had the choice to save them and I didn't. No, there was the second one, Isley, is that whole situation was still so stupid to me. The fact that it worked out the way it did, it shouldn't have happened like that. But it's always going to be the thing that I think these games just cannot seem to ever get right. Having what should be a very straightforward and believable situation devolve into something nonsensical real quick.
We're not going anywhere till this is unblocked.
All right. But we'll see what other nonsense we get up to.
Here.
Do you think it may have been based on decisions you made earlier? No, the whole the whole situation with Isley.
That's where we need to go.
Got it. Let's get this done.
I mean, all we needed to do is just keep pushing through people through the scanner. That's it. That's all that needed to happen.
Mitchell.
I'm not gonna let you die out there.
And instead, everybody just stopped what they were doing, the 3 main focus points, and
Listen Wait.
It just the situation devolved into something that's like, this could have been so easily avoided. This could have been so easily fixed if you guys just had an ounce of composure. Okay. Cernan. Let's see. I wish this would just start at the bottom of my list. Your severed pairs are the thing giving me hope right now. It's the reason we stand a chance at all. You're kind, but it's just one of many factors. If we escape, it will be because every one of us contributed. And it won't be because we're smart. Like you're doing right now? Or like you're doing right now? Tried going back to save Williams, and it still killed him. So you lost Williams in your playthrough. Okay. My Williams is still alive. Okay. Mitchell, don't come down. We might be able to regroup. I know, but if I don't, you still there? You're seeing this. Stay where you are. What messaging system, by the way, cuts off your thought mid-message, but still sends it? Wouldn't that message just not come through if he couldn't finish his thought? I don't know. I have a lot of things that I've been calling out. I'm kind of being a dick about this game right now. I can admit it. Do you seriously have no resentment towards your original self? Why are you messaging me? Shouldn't you be busy with your escape plan? Humor me. No, I don't resent him. What matters is the end result. For you or for humanity? Can it be both? Legacy runs through our veins. You of all people should know that. Come to the conclusion that I'm not a fan of these type of games. That's what Tufty said. That's not what I said. Although I think this is the game that's going to push me to be like, nope, I don't need to play any more of these as they come out. I like these kinds of games, so I'm trying not to be too offended and defensive. I don't dislike these kinds of games. I really don't. I think that they're interesting. Like, I thought Until Dawn was awesome, and I thought, like, the first couple Dark Pictures games were awesome. But they started to kind of, like... They started to fall apart at certain points where it just, like... It just seemed like the story quality and like, the presentation slowly began to just dwindle a little bit, and now I just don't think that they're capable of putting out another good one of these. Are the Sev controls all set for takeoff? Yes, I think so. Okay, that's good. I mean, I'm still interested in the story. I still want to see how it all wraps up. But I've had plenty of things that have really chapped me a bit as we've gone. That I just can't see. I just can't get past. I think I expect too much from these games because they're supposed to be cinematic, you know. So I kind of expect something that kind of makes me feel like I'm watching a movie. But there's so many things that take me out of it. Just silly writing, silly structure things that just they don't make sense in the grand scheme of what's happening. Please be assured that the fluids are handled by the pod's internal filtration systems. Outside the pod's bioculture, anomalous results are to be expected. Whilst we admire your proactivity, we ask that you refrain from going outside your normal scope of work. That's Mission Control to Pari Sims. Okay, from Pari Sims to Mission Control. I want to raise concerns about the return... Okay, so this was the message she sent to Mission Control. But the return trip stasis fluid. I took clippings from the Hawthorn tree to test its efficacy, and I'm concerned with the results. X1172 outbound. Host matter remains stable. X1172 return. Significant cell degeneration witnessed. Please advise. Yeah, and like that kind of stuff, Tufty, where like you feel like you're making the right decisions and people still die. I'm even okay with that because I'm okay with living like with the consequences of some of the things if they can cleverly spin it. If they can make it happen because of something clever or interesting. That's not what this game's been doing. This game has not been giving me interesting twists. The people that have died, the two people, granted one of them was fine. Again, I was okay with it because he was like, we need to do this or we're not going to survive. But the second one, it made no sense. It just shouldn't have happened that way.
This is gonna be tricky. Don't get too close.
Yeah, hey Bird, did you ever watch Until Dawn, the movie? The movie that they made? Me and Kate watched it a couple of months ago. And you know what? It had every reason to be absolute garbage. But it was a fun watch. It wasn't that bad. It was an okay time. I mean, it wasn't like, it's not gonna be like my favorite horror video game adaptation movie or anything like that. But it was alright. It was okay. It was alright. You got to be in the right mood for it, I think. I'm no pilot, but I think that's the case. Hey, I trust you. Thanks. I don't know what that conversation was. Was there more? Oh yeah. Just keeping the pilot seat warm until you return. So it does do the last red thing. It just always scrolls to the top of the message list. Yeah, don't go in expecting it to be good, but I will say, like I said, I think it's fine, and at times it's actually kind of a fun watch. Should I? I should. I don't know where I'm going. It wants me to go that way. And I say, nay, good sir. I don't know which way I came from. Did you play the Dark Pictures games where they're at the summer camp? What was that one called? I did play that one. Was that the Oh, I can picture the box art in my brain. The Quarry, yeah. Yeah. But that said, now that I'm thinking critically about it, I can't remember a thing about it. I know I... You know what? I can't even confirm that I think that I played it. Played the cabin one and the boat one. The Man of Medan. Man of Medan, I thought, or Man of Medan. That one was neat. I remember playing Little Hope. That's the thing. Games like this should be more memorable, but I forget about them instantly. I can't remember anything about them. Little Hope. I can't remember anything about that one. Huh. What's wrong with me? No, it turns out maybe I'm just not that crazy of a fan. Like I want to be. That is a clicker sound. Let's go to the crew lounge. Okay, that was the... Hold on. Am I walking? I am walking in circles. Okay, this was the way that I could have gone before. And I faintly remember the flashbacks, Bird. Oh, nothing. Oh my god, this is the first time I've been chased. Eee. Oh god! I don't actually know what to do about this situation. I die. Oh, I don't die. I run? Okay, well, that's what happens if you get caught. That's my... Okay, that's my person. Bang.
Eat shit!
We don't have time for this. Let's keep going.
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
New conversation available. Recovering quickly. Seems like we got her in time. Oh, God. Stupid thing. All right. Just checking in. Are you okay? Ben better. We just got attacked by one of those things. It looked like Isley, but we're okay. Makes me wonder what's worse. Them copying us or our original selves copying us? Perhaps it's our original selves. I mean, agree. Our original selves put us in this position. That's fair. Yeah, I can't get my head around agreeing to something like this, but the original me did. There's a betrayal in that, a sinister betrayal. Evil is a human construct. Yeah, well, I guess serving humanity means all of it, not just the good parts. It begs the question of whether or not we're worth saving. Subnautica 2 is out today. I've never played them. Are they any good if you've played it? I have a weird... So, I think Subnautica is probably a fantastic game. I think it is. I've tried. I don't like Subnautica. but I think it's less a Subnautica problem and more a survival game problem. I don't typically like survival mechanics. So, to answer your question, yes, I've played it. No, I don't like it, but I still think it's probably really good. So there. Lone Wolf, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. You build your own base? Yeah, you build your own base, you research stuff. You know, actually, Tufty, you were here when I played Outbound. Subnautica's got slightly higher stakes. It's not a cozy game, but it has some of those same mechanics where you're researching things, you're learning how to build things, you're scavenging materials, you're upgrading your base, you're doing all that stuff. Yeah, if you're into it, it can be a very satisfying game. I am assuming Subnautica 2 is more of the same. And I'm pretty sure that if you have like Game Pass or something like that, Subnautica's got to be available somewhere for free to check out, or free to check out. You knew we were doomed and didn't say anything. For what it's worth, it's not easy, but it had to be done. Your original would say the same thing. How do you know? Because she said the same thing. I have the memories of my original, memories of what he discussed with the crew, including you. But you don't need my memories to know. Just look at her actions. She signed, just like everyone else. It is on Game Pass. Okay. I think Game Pass. I think actually Subnautica 2 is on Game Pass too. Subnautica 2 I think launched on Game Pass, so both of them are there. You hanging in there? Hey, question. God damn it. Do you think there's anything we should have done differently this mission? Not gone. That's a dangerous game to play, Coop. You know that better than anyone. Maybe, but it's hard not to wonder. You got Game Pass on your PC? There you go. I would definitely say it's worth a shot. I bet the previous crews did something differently to us, and from what I saw planetside, it didn't help them much. I can't tell if that's optimistic or morbid. Mortimistic? That's the best part of the game right there. That's pretty good. Mortimistic. Mortimistic. Purge? Oh, that's right. We're purging the elevator path. Oh, 2 is on Game Pass. 1 was removed at some point. Okay, so Subnautica 1 is not on Game Pass. Who dat? Is that Mitchell?
Mitchell.
Is Mitchell. Oh. Lone Wolf with the 35 stream streak. Hold on, sorry, I just realized all of my ish is messed up here. Let me fix this real quick. I had to do a little recording before this. Oh, speaking of which, hey, if you guys haven't gone to YouTube to check out my new short that dropped today for Mad King Redemption, beat 'em up fans, you might want to pay attention to that one. Beat 'em up and roguelike fans. Game dropped today. Looks alright. Beat 'em up's not typically my thing, but still. If you are into them, check them out. Or check it out.
I did everything right. I did everything right. I did everything right.
Too many eyeballs. He's got 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 vision.
Fuck's sake! Oh no 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 no! Cooper!
So, hey, also, that means those things are, like, evolving. Because that was the first time any of them have shown real, like, human emotion. Now, if they would have led with that from the beginning of the game, I think that would have contributed a lot. But it's been so painfully obvious. Uh-oh. All the way through what is an alien and what isn't. Oh, well, son of a... I'm just gonna... Nothing to see here. Did that one disappear? Okay, where... Okay, he's... Where am I going? Let's go this way. Bird, thank you for the lurk. Damn it. I need the thing. Okay, could you stay just a little bit longer? Okay. Got it. Lost it. Oh, let's put this back in here for a second. What's in here? Oh. You are. Well, okay. Yeah, this door's... We don't need to go in there. Nothing of value. Wait. Move! That's right, yelling at the monster is probably not very sneaky. Whoa, Elbic. Come on. Come on there, guy. Hi, welcome in. Ooh.
Come on, through here.
Oh, it's really windy outside. Subject, sentimentality. From Albanic, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Windy, windy indeed. Must be really windy if you feel it all the way over there. Mr. Williams, I've charted the results of previous cycles' performance in relation to their emotional connection to Earth, emotional motivation level, As you can see, more robust emotional motivators yield better results compared to cycles where the crew were isolated from physical touchstones. Recommend continuing to replicate personal belongings and pre-recorded family messages for the imminent cycle. Regards, Dr. Isabella Colazzo. So this is like, I mean, this is a torture session, sort of. Ooh, y'all got some thunderstorms, huh? We're supposed to have some of those this afternoon. Hold on. That's better. Ooh. Ow! I'm fine. Yes. Get him in his non-existent tummy. That'll teach him. I don't know where I'm going. This way. This way looks good.
Watch out! It's after you.
So run! Run!
It'll be okay.
It gets a heads up to see the scary parts coming.
We don't have time for this. Let's keep going.
New messages. One of those things is outside the hangar. Is it trying to get in? I don't think so. It's just fucking with me. What do you mean? The growth. I can hear it mimicking me, choking and gurgling like I'm dying. How can it mimic that sound if I'm still alive? Shut it out. You've got this. Thought I was going nuts. You're not. F them. Damn right. Oh, Albaic, you just said a cheat code for Kate. I think you just became her favorite chatter. Yeah. Looks like I'm smoking a Boston butt for Memorial Day. That sounds alright. So are you feeling good then? You feel confident with how the last one turned out? Is the cheat code for buying a lizard? No, just the fact that he has a bearded dragon. I remember that being one of the first things you ever told me that you wanted someday, and we never got one. Sorry. So disappointing. Nine years old and never an egg before. Wait. Listen, I'm not gonna pretend to know everything about the life cycle and the mating habits of a bearded dragon, but has it been introduced to another one? Do you have to? I'm confused. Maybe it's not that confusing. Oh, hey, I finally found another one of these. Oh, rest in peace. It's the curator. The single male laid 28 eggs? They can do that? Oh, wait, hold on. But just eggs? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. Where do babies come from? Crew 13 discovered the growth earlier than in previous cycles. Upon discovery, crew members were divided. In particular, Science Officer Anders expressed concerns. This is reminiscent of her reaction in previous cycles, see logs 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Following a heated discussion, Williams steered the crew to take samples. This cycle, Medical Officer Cooper took the sample. Hypothesized motive: guilt and/or protective feeling towards Anders. Leverage Cooper-Anders relationship in future challenging tasks. Oh, this is... Yeah, we listen. If crickets and roaches were the only option, haha, hard no, brother. Kale and blueberries. Yeah, I can get behind. We can share meals.
What the hell was that? Whatever it was.
I'm glad.
It sounded big.
It did sound big. I think my cave's a little quiet. Yeah, as somebody who requires Kate's assistance to kill spiders and other such things, you're out of your fucking mind if you think I'm gonna have, like, willingly have critters in this house. Uh-oh. There's glass on the floor. In my defense, they have 1,000 eyes, and I've yet to see one ear. Oh, don't go that way. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, still nothing. Scooch! Okay, is he gonna turn around, or what's he gonna do here? Good hustle. Good crouch hustle. Not great. Everything's so glassy. I don't actually know where I'm going. I need that door. Oh, got it. Is this where I started? Dude, this isn't where I started, is it? No, it's not. Display monitor. Who cares about that? Oh, wait, maybe I do. Nope, that is not what I want. Is it? No? Are there multiple... Do I want it to go left? Maybe I do want it to go left. Uh-oh. Okay, that one was a little quicker. Oh, damn! Okay. this just for a secret? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I didn't even see the little plug-in thing. So, apparently that's why that door was shut. Sorry, 1 second. Dose of Nerd, how are you? Can we get a shout out for Dose? I feel like I'm tripping on my... Oh, you're fine. I feel like I'm slipping on my shout outs. Use my spare room with a 6-foot tank for breeding crickets. Oh, God, I thought he was moving on. He was not moving on. You can move on now, though. Oh, is he gonna stay there now, and now I need to use the monitor? I bet that's what it is. Thank you guys for the 100 free stream messages. Oh no, he's moving along. He's moving right along. Nope, he's coming back though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why can't I... Didn't I turn the monitor on? Was that not the monitor? Display monitor. I just want to get a dog. I just don't know if that, I don't know if we're gonna be able to sneak past this guy. He seems stuck in this motion, and I can't seem to trigger that now. Yeah, I decided to wear the headband today as a show of support regardless. That was a rough ending to what was otherwise a very, very good game. I'm confused. What the hell do we need to do here? Colorado is going to be very, very difficult to beat. Talking about the NHL playoffs for those who don't know what we're talking about. My Wild were up 3-1 with 4 minutes left in the game. Gave up 2 goals and then lost in overtime. Thank you, Haiti. How are you today, bud? What are my objectives? Sneak past a life form. Well, I can sneak past him, but there's nothing on the other side right now. So. I got myself a little battery. I just gotta figure out where to put it. Queen bee. I haven't seen that in a while. Where does my battery go? So many meetings. Yeah, I imagine. Ooh, there you are. Well, I hope they're all going super duper well. Oh, there it is. I was so close. Do 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 do. Move, please. I need to put the battery in. I know where it is now. Oh, you bastard. My team didn't do so well. Well, it was the elimination game in the playoffs. We had to win or go home, and we were in a position to win with 4 minutes left, up by 2 goals, and then we let them score twice at the end of regulation. We went to overtime and then lost. So our season is over. Still got the Timberwolves for at least one more day. Oh, God. It's fine. Run! Where the hell have you been? Snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, essentially. That's basically what happened. Yeah. So, the Timberwolves are down 3-2 in their series. So if they lose tonight, I think they play tonight, then that season's over as well. Oh wait, press to purge. That's what we need to do. Hold on, let's not go in there yet. The Timberwolves don't play until like the 16th? For real? Oh. Well, alright then. Yeah, it wants me to go there. We'll go there in a second. Is this the elevator shaft? It is. Okay, so she went there. Nothing there. Okay. Alright, we can go back. Yeah, that's weird. I will purge that in one moment. Well, here we are, Lamarcus. Once more unto the breach. I have nothing but admiration for you as I do every cycle. Your sacrifice, our sacrifice, will be remembered. We may burn short, but we burn bright, and together we will burn forever, so that humanity can do the same. I got word that our sequel is nearly finished, Williams 2.0. Our story will be told. Good luck out there. Williams C12. Okay, we'll push the purge button once we see what's on the other side of this. User Williams, new orders are imminent. Await further instruction. User Williams, on the event of planetary contact, you will be given a new directive. Await further instruction. A new control agent has been manufactured aboard your vessel. It is marked in the inventory. Upon successful deployment of the control agent, please log findings with the Oracle. Okay, maybe this was obvious, but that must be this sleep sauce, the sleep juice, whatever that Sims was talking about earlier. Push button.
Malfunction resolved.
Okay, we got new messages. Who do we got? Oh, weird. We're gonna save that one for last. How about we could do it now, I guess. No, let's save it for last. Nothing from Cernan. Mitchell. Hold on, that wasn't... Okay, Mitchell's still alive, right? He has to be. Can it be both? Legacy runs through our veins. You of all people should know that. Sorry. This control agent, what is it? That's need to know, I'm afraid. It's a little late for that, Mr. Williams. It was a measure I was instructed to put in place as an attempt to gain an advantage over the life form. Just a test, a trial run for cycles to come. And you're okay with that? Yes. Brianna, do you remember me? Bill Young. Alright, so this is our Faja, apparently. What the hell? How do you know about my dad? Because of you. Every time you've mentioned me. You don't truly know him. What you know, I know. Okay, so somebody's mimicking our father?
Come on, get to the elevator.
You know, we're doing a lot of hanging out in rooms by ourselves. It seems... It's another thing that just seems like a bad idea. Like, why wouldn't you just walk with me? Let's stay together as a team. We have a better chance of doing something.
Fuel redirecting. Fuel cell critically unstable. Urgent depressurization required.
I think when we buy our next house, if we buy our next house in this economy, I'm gonna talk to an interior decorator and be like, I want moving limbs in my hallway, and just growth and pustules. Can I get some pustules? Yeah. Kate, what do you think?
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
A gross word. It is a gross word. That's why I said it twice. Or wait, hold on. I really wanted to hammer home its impact of being a disgusting word. Ugh. I do not want to be in here. Keep it in my office?
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply.
That's fair.
immediately.
I bet it would actually do wonders for, like, acoustics and noise dampening. Yeah, no, there's something to this. Next house funny joke. I know, right? Yeah, right. Be lucky to keep this one.
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
Open the door! Oh, right there. What? That's not what I was expecting to have happen. Down. Puzzles. Kate might kick you out, but she's buying it. Yeah. No, that's what I meant. Yeah. There will, yeah, I mean, there'll probably be another house. It's just, will I be allowed to live in it? Oh, okay. Aye. Okay, so we have to turn that on.
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
I don't know. She's been saying that for a long time. I'm starting to think that's an empty threat. I don't even think we need air. Itch my face. Itch my face. No, Timmy.
Seek alternative air supply immediately.
We actually turned our air conditioning on yesterday. Because of how like hot my office gets and how warm our upstairs gets, even though it's really not that hot here yet. It was the good decision. It was a good decision. Especially since we have solar. So it's like, it's not like running the heat. If we run the heat constantly, oh my god, our gas bill. But if we run solar all the time, because we have if we run AC all the time, because we have solar, it hurts significantly less.
Seek alternative air supply immediately.
Was 94 there yesterday? Yeah, it's only been like, it was like 75 yesterday. Supposed to be like around that today. It did say 88 tomorrow. But that's like spring 88. Spring 88 here is fine. August 88, that's a bit uncomfortable here.
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
Lone, them's is some good temps right there. Maybe about the same temperature here as it is there. Oh, I got a new message. I can't check it. Oh, I can't check it because I'm crouching? Oh no, I can check it because I'm crouching. Just couldn't check it because I was in a goopy tunnel. August in 88, we have a party. Really?
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
Oh, send message. We're on our way back. Not to jinx it, but I think our plan might actually work. It just might. Watch your step getting back here. Will do. We'll hold off as long as we can until you both get back. Well, I hope so. You still there? If you're seeing this, stay where you are. Mitchell, where are you? We need to get moving. If you see this, get back to the Sev.
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
We've refueled the Sev. We're leaving now. I have to admit I'm impressed. I knew I'd hired the right crew. You're not the one who signed me up for this. We'll meet our makers one way or another. Very poetic. Godspeed. We've refueled. Excited to get off this planet? Hell yes, you better get back ASAP. Already on the way.
Threats alive.
These rooms are so strange.
Immediately.
So many things. What is that?
What's this?
This doesn't belong here. Time to go around again? Obel? Oh! Is that from Man of Medan? Isn't that part of the treasure or something that they're looking for? Well, we haven't found most of these things. This is the most expensive space mission ever undertaken. Update. Copious funds were funneled into the clone mission. Mementos from home reinforce the implanted memories of each clone on the cycle. Sorry, I'll get caught up on these. We found a bunch of stuff. I haven't read them. Thanks to Corinth's advanced fabrication process, the Cassiopeia was constructed in just a few weeks. Update: fast fabrication was essential to ensure the clone missions repeated cycles. Debris from the Cassiopeia. Okay. Update: the helmet was not from this mission. Okay, I didn't actually go back and connect the dots there, but yeah, that makes sense. It did look like a helmet that had been through some stuff. Throughout the journey, Earth has been patching the Cassiopeia with encrypted software updates. Mission Control makes live updates to each ship based on data from previous clone cycles. Charybdis. The Charybdis probe identified the presence of a hostile lifeform on Tau Ceti F. The planetary survey discovered an alien lifeform capable of duplicating matter. Williams is receiving orders from the only man he'd take orders from, himself. Sims raised concerns that the stasis fluid for the stasis fluid, it's not sleep juice. That's the proper term. For the return trip had a hazardous chemical structure. The Oracle has been logging the crew's performance to adjust future clone cycles. A clone of Williams knew about the mission's real goal. We found the first one and we found the last one. We missed all of the ones in between. The Curator is a transcendent entity who guides souls from the mortal world into the afterlife. Oh, death secrets have entered your story? Use turning points to track them down and reveal the mastermind behind them? Weird. I also thought I was getting raided. They took my sound effect! A tolling bell. Nobody's done that before me.
I've been a bit up and
Ever.
down the last few
Not
days.
since bells were a thing.
Haven't been sleeping much. I've been going over it all in my head, trying to see if I'm making this up. But honestly, it doesn't matter if I believe it or not. Carter was right. This isn't healthy. There are some places here that give me peace. If I sit there and close my eyes, I can almost picture you sitting next to me. I was this close to getting wrapped up in it all. But I'm okay now. I'm gonna channel my energy into getting back on top of that leaderboard. Carter says I get my stubbornness from you. I miss you, Mum.
Okay. A lot of collectibles I thought would be really easy, but it didn't turn out to be. You know, after the first section, where I think we found everything in the first section, I was being really thorough, slowing it down to make sure I understood, like, the core of the gameplay loop and stuff. But, I agree. There's a lot of stuff, like, I never found. I mean, I didn't go too far off the beaten path in these last little parts, but I didn't think I missed as much as I have been. Sims was so damn close to finding out the truth. We can only be grateful for her service. They made her think she was going crazy. It's messed up.
Seek alternative air supply immediately.
Your anger is valid. I feel it too. It's unfair. All we can control is how we choose to react. Anger is an understatement, but you're right. With that in mind, let's get off this planet in Sims's memory. Excellent idea. We got a new message from Bill. You're not gonna fucking believe me, but this is Mitchell. I'm on my way back. Okay. It's not Bill. Average guy. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Threats alive.
You're coming through under a different contact. I know. My utility strap crapped out. Rebooted everything. I know how it sounds, but it's me, I swear. Test. Explain why you were so against me taking a gun to look for Sims. Dude, I wasn't. I was the first person to say we had a murderer on the ship. I wanted you to take the gun. Okay, fine. Well, He would know. They would know that. They imprint the memories, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm heading back now.
Threats alive. Seek alternative air supply immediately.
Interesting. Hold on. Did that say new messages again? Who's the new message? Nuh-uh. I don't see any new messages.
Come on. Pump room's this way.
Average guy also, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Was it hard to wear that headband today? It was. But I did it.
Alternative air supply immediately.
I did it as a show of support. It was a good season. I'm not happy with how it turned out. I'm still proud of my boys. Let's go, Wolves. Alright, Jungle. Whoop. Sorry, what? Why did that flash red? I did good. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Teeth and tentacles. Aki.
Warning. Your system's compromised.
You don't say.
Initiated contact plan. Unidentifiable organic matter.
How is it right there? It's come on. Oh god. Camera so shaky. Gonna vomit. Ew. I don't know. I don't think we should stop. I think we should probably keep moving, huh? Oh, not in here. Yeah, up 3-0 was a good feeling. It would have been nice to bring it back home, try to steal that one and push it to a game 7, but
Hurry!
wasn't in the cards. Okay, I was waiting for my quick time prompt. I'm like, what do I push? This sequence has more quick time events in the entire game. Up to this point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See? We gotta help. We gotta help. See, the second I give up control, she misses her own quick time event. Oh god.
Move it!
Threat to life.
Air supply immediately.
That's really not our primary concern right now.
Reactor overloaded. Impending meltdown in 10 minutes. Please evacuate to safety.
Where did Young go? There she is. That was a quick-ass 10 minutes. Okay, that was pretty intense.
Reactor overloaded.
Reactor overloaded. I'm sure we'll figure out what the consequence of that is after my first break. I gotta step back. Let's continue on.
Impending meltdown in 5 minutes.
45 seconds ago.
Evacuate to safety.
Come on, we need to go.
But where's Cooper? Like,
Hey, it's me. You gotta let me in. They're right behind me. Open the fucking door.
again, I'm gonna work off of the emotion thing.
I'm sorry about what happened before. What I did. But you can't leave me out here. Please.
We gotta save him. Might have just lost half our crew.
That was cutting it fucking close.
3 minutes. Fuel level 79%.
Yep, Chungo, because you subscribe, you are not showing any of the ads. You just get good music.
God, oh God.
Ooh, that was super close. So again, did I miss? We were just with Cooper. That's part of my issue with this game is that there's just things that are missing, and it's like it makes it for such a disjointed understanding of the actual events that are taking place. There she is. Okay. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm being too critical, but it takes me out of everything when that happens. God, I'm so good at pushing buttons.
Fuel level is at 95%.
Sorry, Lone, I'm already gone for 3 minutes. It feels so long.
Target locked. Switching to manual control.
Max power.
Ah, come on!
This feels like a very bad thing to have that thing squeezing on this ship. Having it eat us would also be bad, I suppose.
Impending meltdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Better go fast. Better go fast. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. It's quiet in space. Slow down.
Still together. Knew I couldn't get rid of you.
All right. So where do we find out that we screwed up?
What happens now?
I've completely forgot about you.
We keep holding on. We've made it this far.
Okay. So halfway to when the next ship is supposed to arrive. 3 months later. We are, Bird, yep.
Am I dreaming?
Take it easy, young. It takes a few minutes for the body to adjust to wake up. Vitals are looking good. Oxygen saturation 95%.
Hey,
Everything seems to be in working order.
Carter.
If you don't mind, please look up for me. Excellent. That should do it.
We didn't lose anybody else, Bird. Well, yet. I guess. We're not done yet.
These first few steps can be a doozy.
Good morning. Looks like you could use one of these.
Thanks, Sims.
Looks like we're on schedule. We're right on top of the marker. It's beautiful out there.
Sure is.
You ever think what you might have been if you weren't a pilot?
Not a chance. This has always been it for me.
Goddamn right. I could do this forever.
Oh, you did. Is this shaping up to be the same kind of cutscene that you had at the end, Tufty, or was yours completely different? Forever and ever. Same. Just different people. Or wait, no, this must be this is the next one. So this is probably the exact same. I would like to have some conclusion to what my story did. Are we just floating there forever?
My only goal is to ensure a successful mission and the safe return of my crew. That's my job. But if I had any skin in this game, it would be to get this crew home safely, so we can get you to your new home. If this mission fails, it could spell the end for the human race. And I'm not gonna let that happen.
I considered applying for the Andromeda mission, but until I have a family of my own, those 5 rugrats playing ball on SETI. Until then, I'm sticking with Stafford and Young. That's my family, right there. And that means more to me than all the planets in the galaxy.
Corinth is going to make Tau Ceti F our new home. We don't know exactly what we're going
I still
find
have to
there,
see
but
how
we
this
have the
wraps up,
technology
Shanko.
and
I'm holding my
ingenuity to
thoughts.
Turn that world around. Science can't solve all of our problems, but it can give us the questions we need to answer.
I wish you all 8 wonderful Christmases. I only hope that we can return to deliver you and your families the very best Christmas present of all. A new world.
I'm really hoping for some post-credits thing that's going to be relevant to the game I just played.
Ultimately, if something goes wrong because of the design, that's on me. If we fail, it's because I have failed.
People everywhere have tough times, and now more people than ever before are facing something terrible. I want to bring them hope. We all need a little hope.
But also because of its purpose. And despite the distance and duration, it will make me feel closer to humanity somehow. The oneness of it all, you know? Everything is going to be okay. Things can only get better.
That was a little hope shout out? Oh, I missed it.
I've always wanted to fly. The joy of it, the freedom of it. To just take your life in your hands and soar. I think that's in us all, isn't it? At least that's what my dad taught me. But there's more to it than that.
Oh.
When Dad took off from Mars, he told me the whole crew looked
Gotcha.
back at Earth and pointed to which countries they came from.
I was thinking something more
As
subtle
they
than that,
traveled further,
but
they
I
pointed
still
to
missed it.
each
So.
continent they were from. Finally, they just saw one Earth. That's always given me hope for us all.
Okay. So I think those interviews are done. I need to see, like I said, I need to see if there's something at the end of these credits that are that's actually relevant to what we just experienced. If not, that might be the most disappointing ending I've ever had. What? Zero. Just absolutely nothing in terms of where we end up. I don't. Okay. Well, we'll see. Before I say anything, I think it's important to understand we've played the game through to completion, but this is not like other games. There's a lot of different paths through this game, and I'm sure it takes an incredible level of skill and work to have all of these different paths come together in meaningful ways. Games cannot be infinite, right? They have to be designed in a way that however you start, however you progress, these things have to come back together in a way that can be, you know, maintained, and you can't expect infinite endings. So I say that, but what I will say is that despite knowing that, this was still a pretty disappointing experience for me. I think a lot of what I came across felt super disjointed. Some of the jumping around, especially the little vignettes we did at the beginning of chapters that fast forwarded us in time, felt unnecessary, even when we came back later to find out that those decisions did have consequences to how things would play out. It still felt like they were completely unnecessary. I didn't find a lot. Let's see what we've got here. Let's hold on for just a second.
When faced with oblivion, humanity, like all life, must adapt. To conquer the unknown, we must weigh who we are and be prepared to lose it all. Cycle 13 was a significant milestone for the program. For the first time, the life form intercepted the Cassiopeia outside orbit. The clone crew survived the crash and managed to broadcast a message. It was a warning. Despite everything that happened, they put humanity first. On my orders, Williams deployed a neural control compound onto the planet's surface, but it failed to establish control over the life form. Given more cycles, this could become a viable path.
Okay.
Williams
So this is off to a good start.
Directive without any of the crew noticing. As for the crew themselves, 6 souls escaped the planet's surface. They sought refuge in the Cassiopeia's booster ring. Better to die in space than fall victim to the life form. Never forget why you started. I joined this project because I believed it would secure the future of humanity. The more we learned about the life form, the greater our chances of survival. If it could be sculpted into a tool to save humanity, then I had a duty to actualize this. It's a strange word, isn't it? Humanity. On one hand, it's a definition of us as a species. On the other, kindness, compassion, even love, attributes we've all but forgotten. Our fight for survival should never come at the cost of our humanity. We can no longer hide behind clones. If we ever hope to master death, we must first stare it in the face. All of us, together.
NDA breaker? Exposed the truth about the clone program. Did I do that? When did I do that? Was that part of, was that? Obviously I did that. 100%. Cycle complete. Completed all 8 episodes. Nailed it. Okay. So, okay. They summarized what happened. I can appreciate that. Sim's connection to Carter and her mother are what ultimately convinced her to stop investigating. Okay. But going back to my thoughts, now we have other... Okay, Zero Death secrets unlocked. These turning points to track them down. Okay. I wish that some of this stuff, the way that they explain the turning points, I guess the way that I read it and the way that I processed it is not the same as how you execute it. And I wish it was the way that they kind of explained it. But to do this, we've opened both of these. What I would like to do, since I've opened it and seen the scenes, I would like to just select manage right here. Okay, I want to see this ending. What the yellow line means versus the blue line on this end, I don't know. Right? Yeah, I don't know. But I would like to just select this. This is the scene I want. That scene feeds into this scene. I don't know what. I don't know if there's a scene that like runs underneath this check-in. It doesn't look like it, but there is that line that runs to the. This whole sequence, this screen could be like a little easier to understand. Maybe the orange just means that's the branching path we chose and blue is the path that we're on. But again, if I choose manage and I make it to the crew quarters, I did that twice, and both times when I checked the screen, it said we were still under the consult timeline, the consult path. So it doesn't seem like this is either working the right way, or if the only way to do it is to just select from here and go the rest of the way, all the way through. And if that's how you do it, that's not how I want to do it. I mean, that's replaying the same chapter basically from front to back multiple times from different points. Okay, let's go to medical. Let's try to find this collectible. I want to see if... Once you change your decision, you have to finish the entire chapter. See, that seems incredibly cumbersome for somebody who wants to just see how their decisions played out. But, again... I guess I have to appreciate... For you guys that know me, I always try to take the developers' challenges into account. I don't consider myself a passionate, opinionated... I consider myself opinionated, but I don't consider myself like this passionate, like, why aren't games this way, right? Because I understand the complexity of games. I do. I understand it. But with these games specifically, when it falls short in timeline, when it falls short from a storytelling perspective, it is so noticeable because that's all it has. So I love the idea of this game. And I love the idea of the other games. But there's still something missing in the execution that I just think is it just holds this entire type of game back. And I shouldn't say type of game. Dark Pictures games in general. There are other narrative adventures. They're all, done differently and everything. But this one seems to fall into the same kind of pitfalls with every game, where it's just there's something that's missing in the execution that keeps it from being, honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't keep it from being great. It keeps it from being good. I don't know. I'm going to buzz through this and see if I can find that collectible just because I'm curious about it. Secret, secret. I found a secret. That's not the secret. We found that secret 8 times in this game.
The whole area is on lockdown.
And the fact that I can't skip these scenes, too. That should be a no-brainer. not skipping cutscenes is a problem
See what comes up.
in other story games that aren't this cutscene reliant. It's a much bigger problem in a game like this where you don't want to keep watching the same stuff. Hey, Sean. You would enjoy Mouse PI for Hire. Very cool game. 1930s music is so fun. I can almost guarantee I would not enjoy that game.
Can you see the live wire? Follow it through to the terminal.
If I have no color in my games, I am not interested. Yeah, I think it looks cool from like a art direction standpoint, but I think I would be bored with it pretty quick. What's my next game? Fair question. Fair question. Really fair question. I've been mulling it over and I'm not sure. Might be a game time decision tomorrow. What? Why? Sean, the entire game is in black and white, right?
What do you see?
A butterfly.
That may sound petty, but I cannot play an entire game that is just black and white.
Christ.
Plus I'm actually not a big FPS guy. Yeah. So, the man in the bowler hat. Dude, I swear this wasn't here before. This isn't even the special thing. I had the dream again. He's always ahead of me, always in the bowler hat. Who is he? I know sleep paralysis can take many forms, but I don't think it's that. The same thing happens every time. A flock of ravens around him, but when I approach, they scatter, and he dissipates with them. Scary shit. It's weird, though. I don't think he wants to hurt me. It's almost like he wants to bring me home. That was it then? That was the thing? That was the thing. Okay, well, let's do this. Improve Carter's decisive trait. See, I wish it was an easier way to do this then as well. And this, I don't know. That's those things I'm less concerned with. Okay, let's go back to the checkmate thing. Let's do that. Yeah, Luna Abyss looks pretty interesting.
Yes, Evie. I can come get you.
There is a demo available for that game, by the way. I think.
I can do this.
There was.
Carter,
If you want to give it a shot beforehand.
by the time you fuel up, it'll be too late.
Okay. So let's see how this timeline plays out.
You're out of reach.
Work to C2.
What?
Work to C2.
Check me.
Carter. Just stay with me, Carter. Stay with me.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. So she is beyond the ring. Right? So I wonder if we play through this. if that chase sequence, maybe the character is replaced by somebody else. Or no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's a clone. That's the piece I'm missing. Got to get back to fighting with a sword soon. Playing too many shooting games. Oh no.
Repair the hull breach. Check wake-up procedures. Lock the...
If only I didn't have butterfingers.
Hello?
Investigate the disturbance. So, at this point in the other timeline, it says trouble afoot. Ongoing repairs, playing tricks. Okay, so I can see how it's kind of coming together. I mean, it follows kind of the same path. Let's see what it does when it comes back. I mean, I think I know what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is.
Hello? Luna?
So, Sean, do you leave on Sunday then? Is that right? What is today? What year is it?
Hello?
Run!
I'm just going to go wake Dr. Cooper.
Now, I'm curious. At this point, so I'm being chased. I bolted. I mean, I can. This is a fail state, it looks like, but it's not a death. Or is it? For science!
Please. Ah! Why are you doing this?
Maybe it was a death. Caught. So now does it just jump all the way to the next chapter?
We have always questioned
It
whether
does.
we're alone in the universe. It's only when we come face to face with death.
Okay. We did it. Okay, so that one's caught. Don't want that. How do we get down there, I wonder? So let's go back. Let's go back here. This time we'll do The one that doesn't have us run. Hey, Alpha! Run, run, run.
Hello? Luna? Hello?
Hello? Approach. Well, actually, this feels like another good way to get caught, huh? Excuse me. Ooh, an injury. That's the first time we've been injured in the game. Okay. So that... I gotta see. Approach. Chased. Okay, so we won't get caught this time. I wonder if we'll figure out what this is. Choose reject. Oh, so this goes all the way back to... Okay. Alright. I'm starting to see how some of my criticisms of how the story can progress or not is not as clear as it could be. So we'll chalk that up to the fact that I'm not somebody who typically replays games. So the idea of doing that is it's probably just more or less not my thing. I think that's fair. Shut up. Oh! Oh! I hope they don't see me.
It's hard.
So where are we at now in this sequence? So we did that. Okay. Oh, we're still in the chase sequence. Okay.
To let go. Earth is the only home we've known.
Well, Forza Horizon 6, it was one of the things that I'd like to do, but it's also, I've got to pay to get the early access version, and I don't know how much that is. And with me not working quite yet, I don't want to spend that. You know what I mean? So I think I might end up just waiting until the 19th to play it. That's one of the things that I was considering for tomorrow, and I just can't justify it right now. You might have, Bird. Hopefully it's very, very temporary, though. Oh, there you are. I didn't know you were there.
No, please. Why are you doing
Well, we
this?
know how this ends. See, like, I'd like to just skip this. Yep, I screwed up. Nope, that one was an accident. I was reading chat, I didn't see her come through the door. I guess technically we already did this, so I could just go to warning sent, huh? But that would, so that ends this entirely. So what if we go to this one? Let's go to this one, and then we'll do the joke. Or wait, what was the Oracle one? Choose reject.
Delay the reboot. Repairing the breach is our immediate priority. One problem at a time.
Understood.
Come on.
Life form detected. Okay. So now that I've chosen that, though, can I do this? So that's okay. So this is highlighted. I can fast forward past these, though, right? See, the thing though, I don't know. Since our decisions need to be explored, or they need to be developed to unlock certain paths, if I do skip these, even though I've already seen them, I skip every opportunity to work on Carter's decisive trait. See, there's just some opaqueness. Rewinding to this point will switch to a previously saved story path. Oh, any decisions made on your current path will not carry across. So you do have to play it piece by piece all the way through. Okay. Okay. I need to withhold judgment, I guess. Because I'm not willing to do that. But I do kind of want to see. I don't want to play through it all to get back to that point, though. So, interesting. Have we got an ending yet? We did, yes. We rolled credits. We have finished it. I went back just to try to really understand some of the back and forth of what we can do, and I just think it's messy. I think the idea is great. I just think the execution in these games is typically lacking. Should we go find some more deaths? Let's go find some more deaths. Let's do that for another 20 minutes or so. Okay, we got all the deaths there. How many deaths do we have here? Doesn't say. It does say. So there's 2 deaths in this chapter. Looks like there's no way to die in that chapter. There's 1 death there. Well, that can't be right. It says there's 44 total deaths in the game. 2, 3. There's only 3 in the first little bit. 4, 5. Okay, 18. 19, 20, 21. Oh, there's the rest. Oh, a lot of people could die at the end there. A lot of ways to die at the end. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. We did that. Under pressure. Do. Let's go back to this one. Okay, we saved Anders. Let's save Mitchell this time. Saving Anders saved both of them.
still down there. Williams, what are you doing? Get out of there, man! What's he doing?
Okay, so far this is the same.
Fire control systems engaging.
Thank God.
Okay, so this is new. So, what do we got going on?
Oh my God, Mitchell.
Backup fire control systems engaging.
You're okay. We're okay. Oh, Jesus.
She's fine, she's just cold. See? She's not even frozen. She's okay.
I was too late. It was too late.
Yeah.
She's alive.
Okay, I was about to say, that better not be it.
We got her.
Good work.
Don't pull that shit on me again. No promises.
Can I get a blankie?
Can
Okay.
you still carry out repairs on the antenna?
Hold on. I'm interested now. Hold on. We did that. Cold spell. Wow, that did a lot. Okay. So save Mitch. Timeout and under pressure. Choose to save Anders and under pressure and fail to get through the door. I'll bite. Yeah, like if I'm gonna do this, like, yeah, it's a real detriment. This feels like the kind of thing that'll get patched this time next week, right? Having the ability to skip through these cutscenes to get to the next one to kind of keep this thing moving if you want to, but or if not, it feels like something that should be.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure. If they haven't, they should consider it.
Fire control systems engaging.
Thank God.
Said I had to fail the door. Really? That seems to really...
Young, Get to safety.
prohibit a person's inclination to replay these games then? You would have to watch the same scenes over and over and over and over again. But it's not that they're bad scenes, some of them are, but like, okay, well, I guess Nick's the comment that it could be patched by next week. Apparently it'll never be patched. It's just the way they do things. It would get tiresome. It would, yeah, it absolutely would.
Oh my God! I have never been so happy to be rained on!
Don't seem to mind. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. Here's the other thing, too. The Crimson Desert, Pearl Abyss, the Crimson Desert devs,
It was too late.
man, they raised the bar for, like, patches and coming to the, you know, coming to the community and, like, being like, this is what we're fixing. This is, like, I would be hard-pressed.
We got her.
Almost what anybody...
Don't pull that shit on me again.
Almost what any developers do now, if they like pre-Pearl Abyss was fine, right? And then Pearl Abyss was like, no, you guys get to get on our level. And now even like a dev that like gets stuff out relatively quick, like it's still going to be compared to that. That's a tough act to follow. They're the amount of patches that they pushed out and did for Crimson Desert, like right out the gate, and like were consistent. They're still rolling stuff out. Like that was kind of crazy. Very hot take, but I think Pearl Abyss raised the bar too high for realistic standards. You might be right. Yeah, because that stuff probably does not come without a price. I don't even disagree with you. But it is still going to be the high watermark for what other studios are measured against. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, you know, we don't know. Timeout and under pressure. Timeout? Oh. Oh, I just don't make a decision. Crippled by indecision. I was like, do I call timeout? I don't understand. Have that many patches that quick out of the gate? It seems like a development issue. I wouldn't. They fixed some things that people complained about, but you know they made decisions to put that stuff in there.
She's safe. I'm going in.
But it's the stuff that was above and beyond. Those are the things specifically that I'm talking about. Every game's gonna need patches out the gate because you've got you can't test for everything, right? You suddenly get to the game in the hands of thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people. That feedback comes through quick. You just can't duplicate that in the development process.
What are you doing? Get out of there, man!
What's he doing?
Oh my god, he died.
Thank God.
So even if I completely freeze up, everybody's fine. That's what I'm learning.
Backup fire control systems engaging.
Oh my God!
I was too late. I was too late. She's alive. She's still with us. We got her.
Good work.
Don't pull that shit on me again. No promises.
I think that's a justifiable concern. And I'm not rationalizing it, but if you can approach the first 2 weeks to a month of a game's release when it has absolutely the most eyes on it, and you can dedicate a team to be able to pop that stuff out, the amount of goodwill you're going to have for your community for the rest of that game's life cycle is crazy. Again, I'm not advocating crunch or anything like that. But it's a decision. It's a decision.
Field is charged.
What are the secrets? Brave New World. The crew on the Andromeda will terraform the planet into a new home world for humanity. Well, found that a long time ago. Did that just recycle the other one? The Man in the Bowler Hat. Sims was dreaming about a man in a bowler hat.
But I can't achieve signal velocity.
Okay, so we did all of those. Well, yeah, and actually, that's one thing that we learned after the fact too. Everybody who worked on, what was it, the whole entire development team at Pearl Abyss got like a multi-$1,000 bonus or something. I don't know exactly what it was. So they were rewarded for their efforts and everything. Again, I don't know if I feel great speaking to, because I don't know I don't know stuff about this. The studio or anything like that, but yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting discussion.
Hello? Is anyone here? Where is everyone? Isley?
See, there you go. Thanks, Lone. So I kind of want to... The zero things are intriguing to me. Maybe what we'll do... I've got my ads about to run out. Maybe we'll go for one more hour. You know, just kind of mess around and kind of goof around with some of the timeline stuff, see what we can see. And then, yeah, I think we'll call that good. I don't want to call it quick. I haven't been live that long. I want to go live a little bit longer than this, so... Clementines are an underrated fruit. Dear God, they're tasty. Nom nom. Okay. Oh, death. I do want to make it clear that I'm not shaming Pearl Abyss for the speed or quality of their updates. I just worry how gamers will react going forward when the dev takes a little longer to update things. Yeah, no, I agree. That is, and that's the consequence, right? Gamers are an irrational people. And that is a thing that, as a community, everybody needs to get better at. Everybody needs to just chill on so many things in this industry. Gamers are the worst. We really are. I don't think that there's another... There isn't another medium out there that receives the level of hate and god awfulness than what gamers do to devs. You know, I've been watching like Slay the Spire 2 get absolutely wrecked on Steam with negative reviews because of some of the most innocuous bullshit. Willing to absolutely destroy a company's, you know, a game's review status and stuff for something that is beyond not necessary. Like, no, it's a sad fact of where we've let this industry fall from a fan standpoint. It's just, I don't know. And I don't know how to fix it.
I didn't realize how weird it would be to travel without you, Mum. I wish you were here. I still have Carter, but he doesn't calm me the way that you do. I used Williams's login to pull the ship's anomaly log. Turns out we've had over 80 near misses since entering the Cetus constellation. That's a lot of space dust. Any one of those could have punched a hole in the ship. But for some reason, we're not being told about them. I know Earth collates our data, but we're the ones maintaining the ship. Carter's not even concerned. I just don't know. Carter? What the hell?
Oh, that must be one of the patches coming through. I wonder if that's what that is. I think fans of TV shows, sports teams, celebrities, all that stuff. I agree. I mean, every fandom has their issues, but I think like widespread wise, I think the gaming one specifically is far and away the worst. Simply don't engage or share with people word of mouth how I feel about something, but internet is seemingly forever. It's true. That's why I'm really careful with the stuff that I do put out there, the stuff that I say. Granted, I think it's nice to have a pretty mild-mannered way about me in the first place, even though it doesn't. It's not the thing that's going to like catapult me to, you know, new heights, because I'm not this over embellished actor behind the camera. You know, but like, yeah, no, I will always try to keep that stance. And if I do slip and I say something that comes off as maybe a little bit more harmful to a dev or to a game, or that kills me, that crushes me. Because if I take a step back and think critically about what I've said, and I feel like, that's not a good look, like that's not what I'm going for, I do genuinely like feel terrible about it. I've deleted tweets that I've put out that I've been like, actually, you know what? This is sending the wrong message. I don't love that. It's sometimes it's an easy trap to fall into, but it's something that I try to keep in mind. Not everything is attended all the time, right? Well, and and that comes back to just the whole. It's something I've talked about on this channel for as long as I can remember. The fighting against reviewers, the saying that reviewers don't know what they're talking about, they don't play games, they don't know games. That's every reviewer I've ever met takes their job so incredibly seriously, and they do such good work that, you know, to have them ganged up on because of an opinion that they shared, and how wrong and inaccurate and terrible it is, and how the excuse must be that they didn't play the game or they didn't understand something. I just, that kind of stuff drives me absolutely insane. We're gonna ride the elevator. Take much less issue with reviewers than I do with review outlets and the pressure they put on the reviewers. The review outlets are typically... Explain that. Explain that, Lone. I get, because I see the reviewers taking the brunt of a lot of stuff. You know what? That's half true. That's a half truth. I see certain instances where reviewers would be called out specifically by name. But you're right. I guess IGN gave it the, you know, that kind of stuff. I guess happens more often than not. So I guess it does come back to the reviewer. But at the same time, there is a impossible balance to strike. Let's use the other elevator. This one feels like the right path forward. Oh, I can't do that. I guess I've proceeded too far. I guess we live here now. Is that true? No. Yes. Shoot. No. Wrong. That's good. Let's not go in there. Let's go down here. Okay. Now we can't use that. But the review outlets have to make money. And they can't make money by having...
This is...
Nice. By having
This is bizarre.
developers pay them. Because then, you know, the conversation of bias and this was, you know, this was paid for. So they have to rely on, like, ad revenue. And in order to rely on ad revenue, you have to make sure people click in and read what you're writing and putting out there. And these things have to be timely. They have to happen in a certain amount of time. Like, the business aspect of it, it's just, it has to be done a certain way, or you'll never be able to pay your reviewers to do what you need them to do. I think I read this one before. Yeah. I've heard stories of IGN basically throwing... Oh, no, I haven't. So are we just going to slowly piece that video together? Is that what this is? Because we've already found more than half of them. Lone, like, with that, I don't think that goes to IGN, though. Like... I think you have to turn that stuff around. You have to make sure that it's still relevant when it goes live. But if publishers aren't getting codes out to studios, you know, if it's not like IGN is sitting on this stuff and being like, oh, we got to get this done, let's do this thing. Again, IGN gets a bad rap for it, and so does, you know, GameSpot, and so does Kotaku, and anybody who does reviews. But it's an imperfect system for sure. It definitely needs tweaks. There should be a better way to do it, but it's got to be an industry-wide push. But there's so many conflicting opinions on what value reviews actually bring that, you know, some studios don't want to give that stuff out early. They want to risk leaks. They don't want to risk leaks, I mean. There's just so many moving parts. Hold on. What are we doing here? I think we navigated. Okay, we found that. It's weird that it says on radio silence, like the actual card, question mark, check, question mark, but then just to the other side of the screen, it tells you the exact numbers you're looking for. Kind of weird. Just saying. Complicated topic for sure. Yes. And I think I think because of how complex and how complicated it is, the people that immediately freak out, those are the ones that make me mad the most, because they're just taking zero account of all of the situation as a whole. You're dead.
Mr. Williams, you're dead.
What?
We saw you die.
So this is still this scene. One second.
Of course it's real. I'm right in front of you.
How long has he been here?
Anders,
Will someone please tell me what's
I
going
want you to
on?
run every biometric on Williams that you can.
This is ridiculous. First you tell me I'm dead, now you want to run tests on me like I'm a fucking zombie. Why can't any of you give me a straight answer? What the fuck is happening? Ugh, Jesus Christ.
Are we comfortable with him being able to move around freely?
Whoa, what the fuck?
We can't take any chances with him.
Detain him in the secure storage area in geoscience.
You can't just lock me away.
You need to come with us, Williams.
Now that should be the end of that scene, though. I think we missed. Yeah. So we Jesus. These things go quick. Reach taken out. I don't know what that means. Reach Hypnos and delayed, episode 3. Okay. Yeah, so some of these things are so intrinsically tied to one another. It's really, it just doesn't, it's just not the easiest thing to navigate. And maybe I'm expecting it to be too easy. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my issue. Save Anders or paralyzed. Reach landing computer restored or system down. Yeah, like at some point, like you have to play through quite a bit back and forth. Okay, I think we're gonna call it good. I thought we'd go a little bit longer after that break, but I'm seeing some of it, and I guess I'm just you know, Personally, don't take most reviews seriously unless they come from someone who I know has a similar taste to me. But I'm also not going to attack a reviewer because they don't like something I did or because they like something more than I thought anyone should. Yeah, that's the play right there. That's how it should be. And I'll take it one step further. I also don't read reviews. I look specifically at the number, but that number doesn't do anything other than just kind of give me a baseline, right? I think IGN gave this game an 8. I'm not going to give this game an 8. I think there's plenty wrong with it, but I went into it. Okay, let's see what happens here. If IGN gave this a 6, I probably still play the game, and I'm probably more in line with IGN. Those are the only two outcomes. That's it. At no point do I get mad. Do I get angry? Do I don't even have anything to agree or disagree with other than a made up number. For like, there's an argument like, oh, should you give a game a number? Who cares? I don't care. If IGN gives the game a 3, guess what? I'm probably not going to play that game because I don't care what kind of reviewer you are. Ooh, hold on. Exception to this. Exception. The reviewer, there was a reviewer, and this is the only time I'll ever do this because I think this is actual bullshit. There was a reviewer who gave Hogwarts Legacy a 1. And it was based solely on personal beliefs and everything. They wrote it like a review. This caught fire back during Hogwarts Legacy. Sorry, we're not talking about Directive 8020 anymore. If you guys are watching on YouTube, we're not going back to this. We're just having a discussion now. That person deserves to not work in this industry because that person is incapable of looking at something without bringing their own personal bias into it. And you should bring your personal bias into it to a point. That's what makes reviewers good. They're able to identify the things that make a game great and everything. But if you cannot look at the game and you are driven by some other exterior motive or something like that, then you have no business working in this industry. That's what I would say to that. That is the one exception. That is the one time I would call out a specific reviewer for what they're doing. Nice, Alpha. Was it a personal issue with J.K. Rowling? Yeah. Yep, exactly. The controversy around J.K. Rowling. Yep. So, yeah. So we're, like I said, we're gonna end probably right about now. I wanted to test out a little bit more of the timeline thing, and to be honest, it's just not moving the needle for me. There's some interesting stuff there, but it's just not enough for me to want to see more. I guess we just work off the assumption then that the playthrough we just had, as much as I was glad that they added a little bit at the end of the post credits to explain what we decided to do, I guess we're just resigned to our fate. We're floating in space. We'll eventually run out of food, oxygen, we'll die. I guess that's what's going to happen. That could be a consequence of my actions. It's kind of unfortunate that I didn't get to actually see where we end up. I mean, that's all I can assume, because the next ship's coming. And that's just how it's going to be. So, I don't know.